through the movies here at T3 Media Studios. I'm your host, Chris Fagan. This is the home of entertainment news and reviews by fans for fans, and I'm not alone. The person that you expect is not here. No, she hasn't left me yet, but she's at work doing other things. So I'm being helped by our new bestie to the best friend to the channel.
Hello.
Ginger. Is that how you say Ginger?
You can say Ginger if you want, but I just say Ginger. I just spell it weird on all of my platforms now because I happen to get the handle spelled that way on every single platform because nobody thought of it before me. And I was just like, yo, let's do it.
Right? So I was like, hey, if you like it, I love it.
Yeah.
If you guys may not remember, we enjoyed last week. We reacted to some videos on your TikToks, and it got a lot of reactions. And you were pretty cool about it. I was hoping that you were not thinking that we were like making fun of the channel or anything like that, or
oh no.
So I was like, no,
even if you were, please make fun away. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just on there just saying what comes to my mind. It's like an experiment. It's kind of like an experiment that I'm doing with TikTok. I just started doing it like kind of in the summer, and I don't know. I have no goals except for to just grow my channel and see what happens. So it's fun.
It was that one video that caught my attention. I was like, I am not a niche.
A niche.
I am not a niche. I was like, what is she trying to say? Is she saying what I think she's saying? Is she?
Look, I grew up in Eastern Kentucky, and we said niche in Eastern Kentucky. We did not say niche like you fancy people.
Yeah, fancy. Yeah, me, fancy. That's what everybody always says about me. Fancy. I didn't know. I was like, I thought, I get it, niche. I get it.
Yes.
That was funny. But
it's funny. I didn't even realize that I had said it weird until you mentioned it, and then I cracked up. I was like, "Yeah, you're right. It's not pronounced that way."
It's the same reason why I never go to the restaurant Fuddruckers. I'm afraid I'll say something crazy.
I know, right?
But niche. You know what? I people say that I act like a little niche sometimes too. So
yeah. Well, I mean, if the shoe fits.
I'm a niche. I can be nichey a little bit.
I got 99 problems with niching.
There you go, that's right. That's what you said. We'll get into like your experiences as an actress. I called you a breath of fresh air because you're actress, influencer, and rock star. And I guess we'll talk about a little bit of that later on.
Thank you.
But we're going to start off with the first topic. We have a few topics that we're going to talk about. You guys can probably see it coming up here in the lower third. Starting off with the main topic of the night. I'm going to just read off the notes because I'm an old man. I'm just going to have to. I don't have my readers. The main topic that Brendan Fraser is returning for The Mummy 4. This is the news that has been circulating around. I'm excited about this. I'm happy for his I guess what is it? Is his comeback, or what do they call that? A Fraser's aunts, a Brendan's aunts? What would they say that?
His renaissance.
Yeah.
I love Brendan Fraser. Mm-hmm. I just feel like he's such an authentic person. Like, I like him as a person. I mean, I know that you can't really tell a Hollywood personality through all of the screens and all the things, but I've seen him recently like doing a little talk back or something and he was just being so like, he's just so gracious and so he's just himself, and these days he's a big boy. Mm-hmm. So I wonder how it's going to be like when he gets on here.
I was wondering that as well. We saw him in his latest trailer. That's a movie that's coming up where I guess he's living in Japan, and he's paid to, I guess, interact with people for whatever it's a comedy for whatever they need. If they for a little girl who needs a father figure, he comes in and pretends to be a father figure. If a person needs a best friend, he's hired to be their best friend, and things like that. It looks pretty deep and
I
fun.
definitely see that.
Yeah,
I've seen like real documentary, like little documentaries about that. Like
people who have that job.
Like, hire a friend or hire a boyfriend or whatever. Or hire family members. I mean, it's crazy, but that'll be a good movie.
Yeah. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. On the trailer, the little girl who needed the father figure, the moment he walks up to her, he goes, "I'm your father," and she immediately, and she knows what the deal is. She knows what's happening. But the second he walks in, she throws something at him. You hire him just to throw something at him.
I gotta watch that.
You gotta see the trailer. Looks pretty good.
For sure.
But I'm not surprised that Brandon's being in talks for another Mummy movie. I was hoping that they would go back to it, but I'm thinking. Let me ask you this: is it too late? Has it been too long?
Oh, but I love how they keep on making like sequels that are like 20 years
legacy like
now.
sequels. Mm-hmm.
It's so cool, like the Lindsay Lohan Freaky Friday one that they just came out with. I haven't seen the new one yet, but I'm totally gonna see it. And there was another one recently that was like from 100 years ago, and they just brought a sequel. What was that? I don't know, but I love to watch the.
They call them legacy sequels.
Yeah, legacy sequels.
Yeah,
yeah, that's cool.
The fourth installment of the Mummy franchise is in active development at Universal Pictures as a legacy sequel. Yeah, that's the whole thing now. We got Happy Gilmore. Is that one that just happened?
It was, yes.
Yeah.
And I watched that one, and it was, it's not gonna win an Oscar or anything, but it's certainly like.
It was good to come back.
Cracked up just watching it on the couch.
Yeah, I haven't watched that one yet, but I do like a legacy sequel. I will watch it. I love Adam Sandler, but I'm wondering if they're going to handle it like Indiana Jones. how it was like, I'm getting too old for this kind of a thing. Like,
maybe because he definitely. We can't hide the fact that he looks very different. So yeah, I bet they will do something like that. That'd be cool. Hopefully they'll do something like that, and not something like where they CGI or like AI his face onto like a younger guy's body, like they did in what movie? Celine Dion's like biopic or something. They took her face and put it on like a little girl's because they couldn't find a little girl to play her when she was young.
What? No.
So it's like horrifying. Go look it up. Just
that. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds. What was the Mariah Carey movie?
Oh, Glitter.
Glitter, where I heard something where she was upset with the young girl who was playing her younger self, like. Like she doesn't look anything like me or something like that.
I'm sure she did that.
That's crazy.
I could see her just being like, "This little girl is ugly."
She's not. That's nothing how I looked when I was a little bit, like, and probably made her cry or something like that. Like I hope it
probably.
No, that's what that reminded me. I don't know. I hope they don't do anything like that, like CGI. Even if they do like a flashback kind of a thing, well, we never know. I mean, yeah, he looks different now, but maybe with this type of movie, maybe he'll get into comic book movie shape. He people don't remember he was just in a comic book movie that was never released. There was a Batgirl movie that was made.
No way, he was. Oh.
He was the villain. In a Batgirl movie, Michael Keaton came back as Batman.
Why didn't they release it? Are they going to release it?
They are never going to release it. Brendan Fraser played.
I'm gonna have to go down.
Brendan Fraser played a villain called Firefly. He's like an arsonist villain, burning things down, and Batgirl has to take him down. But the word on the street is that Warner Brothers in the test screenings, it wasn't what they wanted. They decided to just call it a write-off, and they can't release it. So.
Oh man! Oh, I'm gonna have to look this up. I need to see what I can see about it.
There's all kinds of pictures and things out there. Michael Keaton came back. It was crazy. So a whole movie made and then never gonna be released. Brandon
That's
Fraser.
gotta be disappointing.
And he looked like he was having fun too in the anyway. Oh, I'm sorry, off top. The Mummy. Yeah. So okay. So do you think they will bring back the original villain, or do you think it'll be a new Mummy? What would you
I don't know,
prefer?
I would think probably a new one, huh?
You
I
wanna-
don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm thinking a new one too, but I wouldn't be surprised if they bring back. Well, is it possible they might even bring The Rock back? You know, he was in that movie.
Oh,
too.
sure. I bet they will because like everyone loves to see The Rock in anything. I mean, it's
Well,
just
not the last movie he was in. It didn't do as
What
well
was
as
the last one?
the hitting machine, the something machine. It was
Oh, I didn't see that
people-
one. Obviously, no one did.
no. It only made $9 million in the opening. It was based on a true story about an MMA fighter, and
Oh yes, I remember. And he looked just like the
The
guy.
hit, yeah.
They had him just. Oh yeah, I remember.
people are saying Oscar worthy,
Oh
and
dang!
nobody went to see it.
Wow. I think it's just like not a compelling enough story, like that
Right,
reaches
yeah.
widely enough. Because like no woman wants to see that I know. I wouldn't want to see an MMA story. I'm just like, nah, that's good. I'm good on that.
Exactly, it wasn't the type of it didn't seem like the type of story that I was interested in either. But
Yeah.
so I don't know. I don't know if they'll go with The Rock coming back. I'm thinking I'm gonna agree with you. I'm thinking maybe they'll go with a whole new Mummy.
Maybe something new. They might even like set it somewhere else. You know how they sometimes do that? Like with sequels, it'll be like a new take on the Mummy.
They'll in the third one, what they went with didn't they go with Jet Li? They went to Asia.
Oh yeah,
And,
that's right. Uh-huh.
So yeah, maybe. Oh wow, they could
So I
go
wonder,
to a whole
it could be anywhere.
South Africa maybe or not
Ooh,
or
You know what?
South
I bet it's
America?
gonna be about aliens. It's gonna be about aliens.
an alien mummy.
Yeah, don't you bet? Like, I think about it. It's like, you know how like there's all these theories that like the way that the pyramids were actually built were
Yeah.
aliens and blah blah blah. What if it's that? Like, count me in, sign me right up.
Just go a whole new the alien mummy. That would be funny. I would actually like that. Guys, let us know what you guys think. Do you have any clues or any suggestions or any theories on what the upcoming mummy will be? Will they bring back The Rock, the Scorpion King? Will he return? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna be. He's too busy making those Fast and Furious movies, right?
Oh my gosh, are those still going?
Yeah, Fast and Furious Part 15. You know. Yeah.
Wow.
I think they're gonna go back in time. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
They're
Well,
gonna make
I
a time
like-
machine.
Like seriously, when they just keep innovating the same story over and over, and like they're like actually like self-referential in the movie, and they're
Yeah.
like making fun of themselves for it. I'm there for that. Like I love when they go meta and they're just like like you can tell that they're in on the joke.
they go way over the top.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this is okay. This is the part where I guess of the interview. I'm gonna ask a few questions. Let me see if I can.
Okay.
Let me change this lower third here. Go to there we go. Let me see if we can have this both. There we go. All right. I think I got it. Oh, it's blocking a little bit, but that's fine. Actor, influencer, rockers, heir,
Oh my gosh.
an heiress.
I feel like you just made me look way cooler than I actually am.
Well, see the middle one right here. It's like you're like listen up. There you go.
Yeah, that's like my. I don't know how to do influencer. I'm just trying to be myself, but like, what I do is I just think of it. It just comes to me like that day. It's like whatever I'm dealing with, I'll be like, oh, I'm just gonna like tell these people. I'm just gonna tell these strangers about whatever it is. So I'll just be like, don't do this, blah blah blah, because if you do, blah blah blah, and that's like the video. So that's what I keep doing. But you know, I haven't quite figured out my way with like the short videos, like what exactly people want to hear about yet. But when I go live, I get like so many new followers. Yesterday I went live for like an hour and I got 67 new followers just from that hour. And I was like, I need to do, so I've just been going live a lot and just like telling stories from my life because I have a lot of crazy stories. And that's what people seem to like, but I'm like, I don't know how to do that on short video. So we're a work in progress over here.
Yeah, and that's what they say for TikTok. Yeah, going live, especially after you just posted and stuff. There's all kinds of things that pushes your page. So yeah, keep going live. I know I should be doing that too, but nobody wants to. I have a punchable face, so nobody wants to see that.
No way, you do not have a punchable face.
Well, then, why do you keep punching me?
Tell those people to quit punching you.
Stop it! Quit hitting yourself.
They're a punchable face though. That's a real thing. Like, there are people that are just like, oh god, like that comedian. What's that guy's name? He looks like a lesbian.
Like who doesn't look like a lesbian? I look like a lesbian.
Matt Rife.
Matt Reif? Matt Rife? Is it Rife? Yeah, right. Yeah, Rife. Matt Rife, yeah.
I don't know if whoever this guy, I've never even watched his comedy, but every time like there's a headline about him or something, I'm just looking at him and I'm like, okay, he clearly has lip filler. He clearly has like cheek filler. He looks like, like who's he trying to look like? What is he trying to do? I'm not here for it.
I want to say, what's his name from High School Musical?
Oh, Zach. He tries to look like Zac
I think he's
Efron.
trying to be a broke T-Move version of Zac Efron. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like the Kirkland brand Zac Efron, but nobody can be. Even though, let's talk about Zac Efron real quick. Like that new movie that he did with Nicole Kidman on Netflix, like he looked totally different. He had gotten like jaw implants and looked totally different, and he ruined his little beautiful face. I was into Zac Efron, but now he kind of looks like he aged like 20 years in that movie. It was crazy. It was weird.
Maybe he'll do one of those old-timey movies that we talked about. It's like, well, Darlene, maybe you should go back into take it back to the drawing board, see?
See, it's curtains for you, see?
Let's let's throw this flag up throw it up the flagpole to see if anybody salutes it. I'm telling you, maybe that's the look he's going for. But
it might be. I mean, hey, I've seen worse, like Matt Rife.
So we got the influencer part out of the way. So I looked on IMDb. You've been in a lot of things in Hollywood. So what's the Hollywood experience been like?
Oh man, well, so I lived in LA for 11 years, and I was an actor and was in all kinds of things, and even. We were just talking about Adam Sandler. The last thing I was in when I was there was an Adam Sandler movie. So I got to be like, my title was record company executive, and I didn't the only chance I had of having like lines. I was in the scene with like Adam Sandler and what's his name? I don't know, that guy from The New Girl, Lamar Moore or something like that. I can't remember what his name is. And Jennifer Hudson and all these people, and they let us like ad-lib and talk to each other, like blah blah blah. But the whole thing got cut, which it was fine though, because I had like 2 days being on that movie, and I had like my own trailer on that movie. And so that's like
Lamar Morris.
Lamar Morris. Lamar Moore, Shamar Moore, Lamar Morris.
I was trying to, because I was like, yeah, I remember he was in IMDb, because I was looking it up on IMDb. I'm sorry, I interrupted. Go ahead.
So, it was cool to just be like in the room with those people. It was just, that was awesome. But mainly like my claims to fame were just mostly commercials toward the end there, because like those are the things that actually pay if you're an actor in Hollywood. And other than that, I was in a whole lot of like movies that no one saw, or short films, or all these things like that you're just doing for like the experience and the credit and the reel and stuff. And when I moved up north, since I've moved up here, I haven't done any acting, which was about 5 years ago. But that doesn't mean I won't do it again. I probably will someday, but at the moment, the market up in Northern California is like way different. And so maybe when I'm able to go back to LA a lot more, I'll do some more. If LA still exists by the time I'm ready.
Right.
Because I know Hollywood, who knows what's happening.
You never know. Those earthquakes are coming.
Yeah, and they're starting to use AI actors, or like, I don't know, people are trying to get them to use AI actors. And,
I know, right?
That's crazy.
I mean, some actors give their approval. Like when I'm gone, then But some actors are like, no, don't do it. No.
Yeah, it's creepy.
I don't know. I don't know if I would want to live forever through AI. I don't know. I guess I have to get famous first. Let's see. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I guess I don't really care as long as they're staying true to who I am.
Yeah. As long as I'm gonna make sure to hack into the file and make sure that every movie that your AI self is in is like, oh wow, see, I'm gonna live forever.
Well, that is who I really am, so that would be fine with me.
Oh my goodness, I have the vapors, like something like that.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot that voice. The Betty Boop voice.
Oh yeah.
It's like a Mickey Mouse voice.
It is. And last but not least, I saw that in your resume, you're also a super rock star.
Well, that is still active, and I'm still doing that, and that's still like the fun thing that I really enjoy. And when I moved up here, I started the band in San Francisco. It's called Local Bylaws, and we're like a punk rock band.
Oh no, I looked it up. I know exactly what it is. You are the successor to Naughty by Nature. Local Bylaws.
Get out of the baby. Yes, you're so right. Actually, we're gonna cover Vanilla Ice's Ninja.
There you go.
from Ninja Turtles 2 on our next album. But for now, we're just doing punk rock and stuff like that. And we have, it's a project where, always just putting out stuff, but we haven't recorded anything new in a while. So we're getting in the studio in like January to do some more stuff. We're having a little company retreat next month to like write some new music. So
awesome.
Should be fun.
I saw, I was like, okay, she just started a legit mosh pit in one of these videos. What the age? Oh my God, there's a mosh pit.
Yeah, like it depends on the age of like
the crowd.
The crowd. But when sometimes it depends on like the bands we're playing with. If we're playing with like younger bands, then we get like all kinds of like 19 and 20-year-olds, and those kids are the ones you want because they will go bananas, and you can like incite all kinds of chaos. But I mean, the older people are fun too because for our band kind of sounds like a old school like nostalgic thing for them, so they love it too. So we have like quite a diversity in like the ages of our fans. So I don't know, it's the most gratifying thing I do because I actually get to write the words and I get to put my own stuff out there in the world, whereas acting you're just like somebody's puppet. But now I get to like do the messaging, and I try to put positive things out there in my music so that whoever's listening or singing along can like get a good they can create magic in their lives.
No, yeah, just like where you do on social media. That's exactly what I said to Joy. I said she's like a motivational speaker. She's trying to make the world a better place. And then my wife was like, I just like her eyes.
She's so cute.
I was like, what? Then I had to turn it off. I was like, okay, Ginger, stop. Okay, look, stop it. We're trying to get like motivated speaking. She's like, I just like her eyes. I'm like, okay, no better. My wife's no better than a man. She's like,
hey, whatever I can use to motivate people, yeah. I'll use all 5 senses.
Stay away from my wife, Ginger. Okay, no. But no, that's awesome. So guys, go check out Ginger's all of her socials and whatnot. And I believe you also you teach as well, don't you? There's a website.
So I do like coaching. I do one-on-one coaching, and I have like a little. Right now I have a little program out that you can do for free if anybody has a boundaries problems. I have had boundaries problems my whole life because I'm just one of those like too nice people who like kind of learned growing up that you're not allowed to say no to people. So I created like a 7-day boundaries cleanse is what I call it, and it's like every day in your email for 7 days you get like a video and then like some little homework to do, not really homework, but just like something to think about and like something to do for that day to like rethink how you're like living your life. I just want people to live their lives intentionally and not be like just going through life, like a zombie, because it's so easy to do that.
Yeah. Cheeto. Okay, now he's knocking stuff down. Sorry. I have 2 cats. Sorry about that.
Oh, so cute. I have 2 cats also.
Well, it's always the same. Like one's like totally cool. The other one's like a maniac. It's never.
Same.
It's always that situation. It's weird.
Yep.
Cats are weird.
Our cat Dennis is a maniac, and he tries to attack Dolly all the time.
So you have Dennis the Menace and Dolly. Aww.
Yep, Dennis the Menace is the young whippersnapper, and he's only like 1 year old, and Dolly's like an old lady, and she's just like, leave me alone. And they're both black cats, so they look alike. You can't hardly tell who's who until
something happens.
Their personality.
Like, oh, there's Dolly. There's Dennis.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. So we'll power through for the next topic. So real quick. Because I'm already getting the warning for the thing. Unless let's see. Let's see if it works. Real quick. You know what? I'll skip that. It's not even necessary. Real quick. The news came out about Gremlins 3. What do you think about this? Are you interested in another Gremlins movie?
I think, yeah, I would totally go see it. I don't think I ever saw Gremlins 2, but do you think...
You mean the best movie ever made?
Is 2 the best?
It's better. It's not better than 1, but it's awesome.
Oh, it's not? Okay, well, I need to see 2 so I can catch up, but, like, I'm here for Gremlins being here. Like, it's funny, my kids saw, like, the Gremlins 3 thing coming out, and they're 8 years old, and they were just like, what is that? Is it supposed to be scary, or is that supposed to be cute, or what?
And the answer is yes.
The answer is all of the above.
Yes, yes. I mean, you have the little baby Gizmo, and he's all like, yeah, you know, he's all cute and stuff, and then put some water on him, and total nightmare. You have got to see Gremlins 2.
Okay.
I'm telling you, Key and Peele, the comedy show Key and Peele, they did a sketch about that table. What do they call that? A table read or whatever. Where they were pitching ideas. Somebody must have just been on all the cocaine because it was no idea was a bad idea. There were gremlins, all types of different gremlins. A lady gremlin, a gremlin made of fruit, a gremlin that was a scientist, a gremlin that was made of electricity. It's bonkers.
Okay, I definitely need to see that then.
You gotta watch.
Because also, I just love going back and watching movies from that era.
From yesterday.
I'm sorry. My husband is chasing my kids and making all kinds of noise. I could go tell him to be quiet.
No, it happens. It happens.
But they're just running through.
Remember, we're not live. We're pre-recording, so we're good.
Okay, cool. So you can fix it in post.
Yeah.
But like last night, was it last night? Yeah. I watched with 2 girlfriends. We came to watch a movie together, and we ended up watching that movie They Live with Rowdy Roddy Piper, like from.
But you said, okay. You were with your girlfriends and you guys were watching They Live, the one of the greatest 80s action movies of all time, by the way.
Yes, and it's the one where he comes in and says that line about
bubblegum.
Yes.
I've come to kick ass and chew bubblegum.
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
That fight scene in the alley when he's trying to convince the other guy.
Oh my gosh. It goes on and on. And we're just like, when is this going to be over? And then I realized, it's Rowdy Roddy Piper. Like, this was just to showcase his talent, his real talent. But there were so many more corny one-liners in that movie. I was just like, this is gold. Like, he's at one point, before he shoots somebody, he just goes, he says, Mommy don't like tattletale.
I've got to rewatch that because you're giving me so many ideas right now. You know what's funny about you bringing that movie up? There's usually, or at least I've been trying to make a new segment on this show called Grade A B movies. Where we just bring up old movies or bring up scenes from old movies from back in and to save time because of all the topics I thought I was going to go through, I was like, you know what, I'm going to cut that. I'm not going to. And then you just do it. You just out of nowhere, you did a Grade A B movie scene. So that's going to be what you just did is going to be a whole clip thing where I'm going to show They Live and introduce They Live to a bunch of people. So you did, yeah.
Yeah, you can find that quote.
Oh yeah. No, that's gonna.
Mama don't like no tattletale.
It's it's that fight. Oh no! At the end of the movie when they destroy the machine and all the aliens can be seen and the guy's having sex, it's like, what's wrong, baby? Yeah, she looks down.
Classic. It's so good. Like you just gotta imagine that must have been fun to film because those people. Like, I always used to wonder in movies like that, do they know that it's super cheesy and campy? Like,
I bet back then, I bet they thought it was like, this is like Schindler's List, Oscars everywhere.
Yeah, because like I never really realized until I watched it this time how like irrelevant the premise of that movie actually is. It's a corny movie, but like you put on only the people who have the glasses can see the truth behind like the messaging of the advertisements or the like these are the bad people and these are the good people and blah 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 and
it could be like a metaphor for AI. It could be a metaphor for a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, totally. It's cool. It can still fly. I think somebody needs to remake that and get somebody like super corny to play the title character.
John Cena would be.
Oh yeah, John Cena would be good. Totally good. Yes.
Who would be Roddy Piper's? Okay, I don't know why when you first brought it up, when you said, I heard you say Roddy Piper, which that's his name, but for some reason my brain went to Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh.
Which is another. I love all the movies that he was in. So I guess my grade A B movie would be. Well, it wasn't a B movie, but okay, just a wild scene from Roddy Piper. My favorite Roddy Piper moment. People are always going to think that it's that I'm going to mention when he was in the first Spider-Man movie, when he fought Tobey Maguire in that cage.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, Bonesaw. Bonesaw is ready. I got you for 3 minutes. That's 3 minutes of playtime. But
you watch that.
That's what people think that I'm gonna go to. No, that's not my go-to Macho Man Randy Savage scene. My go-to Randy Savage scene is from the animated TV series King of the Hill.
Oh.
There is an episode called Bill, Bulk, and Body Buddies, where Bill gets into exercising and he gets bullied and into like this exercise cult, and Macho Man Randy Savage is a part of that group that keeps him like they like take over his whole life and everything. Anyway,
so I thought that was good. Just voice acting from Randy Savage.
There was a scene that was so funny when they were when Bill hurt himself, like he got a hernia or something, he couldn't do it anymore, and Macho Man Randy Savage said, I don't stop the workout until the blood vessels in my eyeballs pop. No agony, no bragganing. Am I right? That's the line. That's my go-to.
That's good. I gotta watch that. I definitely.
Look up Bill, Bulk, and Body Buddies. It's awesome. That's some classic Macho Man words. But yeah, chewing a lot of bubblegum, classic.
Yes, right the wrestlers really so many wrestlers just want to be actors. I know this because I dated a WWE wrestler a long time ago when I was in LA.
Uh-oh. Are we able to name drop or no? Because I have a story too, so go.
Oh, you do too?
Yeah.
I could tell you. Yeah, okay. His name was Paul London, and he, he's a really good actor, and, when this was, in 2011 or something, and all he wanted to do was be an actor at that time, and he was just in classes and doing all kinds of acting, but the only thing they kept wanting to hire him for was more wrestling stuff. And,
he was they're getting typecast. And...
Yes, and I remember that movie The Wrestler came out around that same time, and he was so touched by it, he would cry when he watched it because he was just this is really how it is, and yeah, I don't know. It was crazy.
I don't have my own. I never dated a wrestler, but my mother did. And
really?
Yeah, back in the '90s when The Rock was still wrestling. No, it wasn't The Rock, but close. When The Rock was still coming up, and there was a group that he was a part of. Called the Nation of Domination that he led in the WWE. There was a member of that group his name, that wrestler's name was Tony, Ahmed Johnson, and he's from Houston, and my mom dated him for a little while, and he took all me and my little brother and her out. We went out on, he took us to the movies and stuff like that. So a couple times we met him and whatnot. And one time he brought us to a wrestling event, and one of his teammates, I guess, in that group that he was a part of, when they all got into the ring, we were in front row, and the leader of that group, before the match was even going to begin, he's like, he's like tying up the tape around his wrist, and he sees my mother, and he just makes eye contact, and he just doesn't break eye contact, and to the point where somebody else in the front row was like, "Ma'am, I think that wrestler's like looking at you." She's like, "Yeah, okay, yeah," but she wasn't trying to look at him because her boyfriend was the other person. So I was like, "No, it's fine." And he was just, this other wrestler was just trying to like get her attention, and I was like,
"Oh my god!"
I'm like 13, 14 years old. I'm getting mad. I'm like, what are you stop looking at my mom like that? Don't you look at my mom. But that was it was a weird little moment. But yeah. But no, I grew up around because of my mother. I grew up around wrestling. So
that is crazy.
Yeah, my mom was a real big wrestling fan. It is still a real big wrestling fan. We did great AB movies. That's awesome. Appreciate that. I didn't know if I was going to do that today.
Hey.
We talked about Gremlins. Next topic. Jeremy Renner accused of threatening to call ICE on this business partner. One thing about this topic I don't like is that every article that came up was Jeremy Renner accused of threatening to call ICE on Asian partner. I'm like, why do y'all just start the article like that? Like, it's just Asian partner. Okay, this person, you could just say partner and then just say the person's name and put the picture up. We'll see that she's, why is it just like just Jeremy, it's just the way that I guess the media is. Jeremy Renner is the bigger name, so it's like Jeremy Renner does this thing to this anonymous Asian person. That's kind of how all the articles in the beginning were. But anyway.
No, that's true. Man, Jeremy Renner, dude, I've heard so many bad things about him. Mm-hmm. I have heard so many bad things about him, like, over the years, that he's just the biggest douche nozzle as a celeb. And I can't think of, like, specific ones, but just, like, the way that he treated certain people on sets and stuff, I remember reading all kinds of stuff. So I believe it. I mean,
like in articles, like actual posts, like in blind items or stuff like that. What do you think?
Oh, like real articles that or there'll be videos of like people, other actors talking about him, or like I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that because I'll have to do a little research, but there was one, I remember, I think that the reason I stopped liking him actually was because I listened to this podcast. It was like a joke podcast a while ago, and it was like, it's called The Renner Files, and I think this was just about 5 years ago or something. Yes, it's called The Renner Files, and it's a joke podcast because it's like pretending to be a true crime podcast, but it's just this girl who is trying to figure out why Jeremy Renner created his own app called like the Jeremy Renner app or something, and then it just disappeared out of nowhere. And like the whole
just trying to make drama out of nowhere kind of a thing.
Yes, and so like what was this app and where did it go? And like so every episode is like delving into Jeremy Renner and like all the weird and douchey things that he's done, and like so that's where I got like a lot of the information from about like things that he did on set and everything. And,
oh wow!
And it talked a lot about like all kinds of stuff that he did, and it seemed like he really thinks he's something.
Okay, question about on that person. If that person's doing that podcast, even if it's a spoof or even if it's how they really feel, when Jeremy got into his accident, did they keep doing jokes?
It was over, like long over by then. Actually.
Okay.
So it was like only 8 episodes or whatever, and it was like
it was just a bunch of quick little digs, and then just
it was like each episode was like this in-depth, like it was pretending to be in-depth, and it was like that year Jeremy Renner did this movie, and then it would talk about like different interviews he did and all these different things, and it would talk about random things he did that just didn't make sense, and they were like trying to put it together like it was clues, and but then by the time the accident came around, like that was long gone.
That was long gone. Okay, I'm curious about like even if it was a spoof or just even if it was legit, like I just don't like Jeremy Renner, I'm just gonna make I would be curious if when his life was in danger, if they would continue to do it. Most people would be like, it's not in good taste, so I'm not gonna say that. But I'm surprised that you said that those are the things that you heard. I've never heard that he would be one. I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm sure any person could they portray themselves one way, they could be another way in real life. Except for Keanu Reeves, that guy's got to be perfect.
He's perfect. No one can talk anything bad about Keanu. We love him.
I mean, I would be shocked. I mean, you know what? It's funny because watch. Maybe after like maybe 50 years when he's long gone, maybe like the Keanu vault will be open and like. So the whole time he was like notorious for it. I hope that is
having an affair
with everyone.
Gomez.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who knows? But
I don't know.
But the funny thing about Jeremy Renner, I'll read a little bit about the situation. But I would assume like if he did have like a bad attitude or anything like that or that reputation, I would predict that maybe it was because he had so many franchises promised to him and taken from him. So like back in the day, he was meant to take over the Mission Impossible franchise because when Tom Cruise's fame started to go down, like the couch jumping thing, and so people think he was crazy and stuff. Like they were thinking about moving on from him, and he was going to take over the franchise. He was in a couple of movies, and they were going to pass the torch from Tom Cruise to Jeremy Renner. But then Tom Cruise, made a comeback, and he's like, "Nah, I'm gonna keep my franchise." And Jeremy Renner got out of there, and then. The same thing with the Jason Bourne movies.
I heard that about the Jason Bourne.
Matt Damon was on the way out, and Renner was supposed to come in. He did one of the Bourne movies, and then it was like, no, Matt came back. So it was pretty much like, if he has a bad attitude, I'm thinking he's probably pissed. About all.
He's got some good reason to be mad.
A dream deferred is a dream denied, right? It's like it's crazy, but no, I've never heard. But you know what? I'm not surprised if that is the case. But this whole situation if that's the situation, that's it's mean. It's fucked up.
It's mean. Yeah.
But this whole thing, the accusation says Marvel star Jeremy Renner has been accused by Chinese filmmaker Yi Zhao of sexual misconduct, including cyber flashing with unsolicited pornographic images and yelling intoxicated. Alleged threat. Zhao claims that when she confronted Renner privately about his conduct, he allegedly threatened to call immigration.
My gosh.
Relationship status. Zhao claims the two were in a brief personal and professional relationship, having collaborated on a documentary and an animated film. Renner's response: a representative from Renner has strongly denied the claims, calling them totally inaccurate. And let me go to the next image here. I'll go here. It says that TMZ is now reporting that Jeremy Renner is firing off a cease and desist to Yi Zhao and threatens legal action. That's the latest update. What do you think about that?
Oh man, now that is is involved. And it sounded like they had a personal relationship, so somebody was mad about something.
Yeah, something. Yeah. So either way, something happened.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you give advice on the TikToks. If you were like a counselor or a studio head or whatever, what would you say about this? How would you advise against on this one?
Am I talking directly to Jeremy and E?
Let's start with Jeremy. How would you advise?
Okay, well, if well, I'm gonna need them to be in the same room at the same time, and I need to well, despite what anybody did and what happened between them, it sounds like they're both hurting, right? Like nobody would do that unless they were hurting. And so obviously Jeremy must not have felt like he was being seen, And I feel like and I don't know who did what first, but if they want to talk it through, they have got to do a little relationship shorthand that I like to. It's a communication tool where one person talks and they're allowed to say like one statement. It has to be an I statement, like, when you did this, I felt blank. And then the other person has to repeat back what that person said. So
I can help with that. Being Jeremy himself, I'm pretty sure Jeremy would be like, when you accused me of that thing, you were fucking lying. And
yeah, Jeremy would do that. And then at this point, I would say, just like take a nail bat and whack that guy's head off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she would probably respond with, "Oh, really? Well, when you just called me a liar, it makes me want to pull the evidence from my phone and play."
And show the cyber flashing. I didn't even know cyber flashing was a word. Is that even a word?
I mean, cyber flash. I mean, how the hell can you cyber? Okay, so when I hear flashing, I'm thinking trench coat. Yeah. I'm thinking guy in a trench coat. How do you cyber flash?
Cyber flash. Oof, I don't know. Yeah, what if he's just standing there in his trench coat? He's just flashing. Hey, Yee, look down here.
Yeah, it's not gonna. Yeah, you want to see my little Hawkeye or whatever? Yeah, see, you want to see I got my bow and arrow. See.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, yeah. Oh yeah, lawyer. Yeah, lawyer up. Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
He's pulling out the arrows again.
Oh man.
I hope that's not the guy. Look, okay. So people online, they're as they do. I don't have I don't have a lower there, but let's see on Instagram. Let's see. This is Remo says, after what Blake Lively and Amber Heard did to Johnny Depp and Justin Baldoni, I believe no one until they show their evidence.
Hey, I'm with that person for sure.
Yeah, that's a good. That's a good position to take. Gizmo XX, excuse me. Oh, sorry, burping. Gizmo XX says, I believe him. She's got that look. What the hell does that mean?
Oh, that is not okay, Gizmo.
Believe no women.
Yeah, she's got that look. But then again, she do look mad in that second photo. Like, that first photo, she looked super hot. And this second one from the TMZ, she looked like downright scary.
Okay.
She looked...
Okay, that you just reminded me. Can I say that, like, just like when this story first dropped off, people kept, like, not even using her name because it's not a famous name. It's like Jeremy Renner and then just Asian partner.
Yeah.
But the photos that I saw yesterday were they were either of her very, very young or other people that were not her at all to make her look. Like the very first photo I saw when I first heard about this article, there was a picture of her, not her, but of a very dolled up, like tight leather kind of a dress, kind of like next to Jeremy Renner, just looking like Jeremy Renner. And I was like, okay, well, and all the comments were like, whoa, man, wow, whoa, why the hell why would you call ice on her, man? She's like, and then when I saw her real photos later, I'm like, and I did some digging. I'm like, a lot of the photos were either of a totally different Asian woman that was not her at all, or maybe pictures of her at a very, very old photos of her young age. And I'm like, why are you reporting it? Like why are you putting Jeremy Renner next to like a 20-year-old Asian woman that's not even her in this revealing like outfit? It's like weird how it's kind of. I'm not saying like this is like the mainstream people. This is like other. This is like little nobody kind of like.
Yeah.
Like,
but
what do you think about that? Like, why would you think that they're doing that?
Yeah, I feel like each media wants to get whatever attention they can in whatever way they can, you know. And I feel like by putting the sexy one right next to him, it you can think all kinds of different scenarios up in your head and try to figure it out. Whereas it's like just a woman, just like a regular woman, then you're like, I don't know about this. Yeah, that one she definitely looks a lot older than that other photo.
Yeah, there was a photo I saw. I swear it's not. It can't be her. It has to be a totally different person, or they use a picture or somebody's photoshopping or something. It's like why are you? I don't know why. It's like I feel like you're trying to paint the narrative of. I'm thinking of Jeremy Renner in like I don't know, a massage parlor or something like that. I'm like, what picture are you trying to paint here?
Exactly. They're
like,
trying to immediately get us to think things that may or may not be true.
I'm like, okay, it's weird. I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
But they don't know because I'll keep digging. On these celebrity back and forth cases, sometimes I just get so interested that I will just go read everything I can about it until I form an educated opinion.
One of the last comments I see here, JW says, Holly, if he is fighting back, he has some evidence. And the response to that was, you think that, but even when evidence has experienced, you think, but even with evidence, her experience is her experience.
Yeah, that does. Honestly, that is true. But then again, this is what's always like weird with these like entanglements, like these people working together who may or may not have had personal like or relationships and stuff like that. The evidence is always like up for interpretation by whoever's reading it. It's always subjective, you know, like, and it's like, I mean, I don't know how much we can trust any evidence, but then again, like with the Blake Lively stuff, when they had like evidence of like all the text that she was sending to Justin Baldoni and stuff, that's when I started to be like, oh no, girl, you don't have a leg to stand on here.
Right, and then what happened? Like he drops his case, and she's pretty much winning.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Look. I think it just happened, but yeah, he doesn't have the. I don't know if he doesn't have the will to fight anymore or something. Like he's withdrawn.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so.
Well, you know, she's lost all of her personal credibility though. Nobody likes her anymore. I don't think. I mean, I think we all.
I met her sister. Terrible. I met her sister at a convention recently. And it took me everything not to even bring it up. I'm like, I'm sure she gets it all the time. I'm like, I know it sucks, but I'm like, I wanted to say something, but I was like, nah, you know what? No. I just kept it professional and was like, tell me about your experience in what was that movie called? Teen Witch. I don't know if you remember that old movie from the.
I do remember that. Yeah.
When she did that rap that what was that fucking rap? Like, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go down another great AB movie rabbit hole, but yeah, the whole Blake Lively thing. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna be that big.
It sounds like just like an offhand comment or something.
It's just exactly. It's like, okay. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, all right, you guys don't work together anymore. But isn't he married currently, or?
I don't know. Is he still? I don't know.
Or formally married? I don't know. I mean, well, you know, if he is, or if he's just freshly divorced, well, you know, his ex is probably like, whatever she said he did that shit. You know, that's That's probably going to be.
Oh, guess what? I looked up, is Jeremy Renner currently in a relationship? And first, a wife came up called Sunny Pacheco, who's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, yeah, I was about to. I'm glad you said it first because I was like,
Yeah, she is gorgeous. But then the first thing that came up on the AI says, yes, Jeremy Renner is reportedly dating Yi Zhu, a Chinese filmmaker and artist. According
shit, well, not anymore.
Yeah. Oh. Nope. Oh yeah, and then it's showing the picture that you said about this girl is not even Asian. This girl's just...
It's not even her. Yeah, that's like every person that first reported it used like pictures that are not here. Here's the picture. This is her.
Yeah.
So it's like it's either I'm assuming pictures of her at a very young age or a totally different person. I'm like, why are y'all doing that? It's so weird.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's like, no, we need to make it seem like everybody knows that she's an Asian woman, so we have to give you the illusion of, I don't know, like, I guess, I don't know, whatever stereotype they want to put. I guess that's why I said like a masseuse parlor or something like that. I'm like, come on. Like, why do y'all have to, I don't know. I guess they know what sells, I guess. I don't know. It's
oh, man.
She should just sue. I would, if I was her, I'd sue those. Like, why the hell are y'all putting, like, my old high school pictures up or something?
Yeah, for real.
Oh my goodness. I don't know. Like, guys, I don't know. Let me know, guys. Let us know what you guys think about that. Are you Team Yi? Are you Team Jeremy? Are you like me? Do you believe that if Jeremy is a jerk in Hollywood, it's probably because he's mad that those franchises were taken away? I would have a vendetta against Tom Cruise and and Matt Damon too. Definitely. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that whenever people get like major contracts in Hollywood for franchises, I'm sure the first thing that they say in negotiation is, "Don't renter me. You better make sure I get this damn deal. Don't you renter me."
Don't renter me.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to say that to my wife during our.
Don't pull a renter.
Yeah, exactly. That when we renew our vows, I promise to never renter you, unless you're into that. Anywho, let us know what you guys think about that. And let's move on to the last topic. I know we already got the 10-minute warning just popped up again. So. Okay, last topic, real quick. Stranger Things is coming up. The whole issue with Millie Bobby Brown, they said that she reported that her co-star, what's his name again?
David Harbour.
David. I lost my pages. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Jennifer. Here it is. Stranger Things premiere also. Stranger Things premiere was also worked as damage control for star David Harbour. Do you agree with that? Do you think that was just damage control because of this whole report that she filed? Not harassment, but like what was it, like bullying kind of a thing? Or?
Yeah, some sort of. It was like almost harassment, and I didn't see any of the like actual claims because all of them were just all the articles were vague. They were all just like, she made the claims that he did this, and like I do think that he is a total creep. I mean, look at that mustache, and I'm like, I go way back with his wife Lily Allen. I used to really like to listen to her music back in like 2009 or something, and so Lily Allen put out this album recently that like basically talks about what a cheating, lying dude he was.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And and I just feel like you can't really redeem him for me lately because he just seems like a very controlling presence in these women's lives in a way. I don't know. When he's around them, I see them acting a different way than they normally act. So
you're not going to be watching Stranger Things, huh?
Yeah, I stopped watching it after like season 2 anyway, but yeah, I think I'm good on Stranger Things or anything that he's involved with. Right. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, right. It totally. Yeah, this was damage control. The report showed that report came out before they even started filming, and they continued to work together after the reports and after HR I guess looked into it, and so all the proper channels went through. So Yeah, this was the fact that it was leaked right before the premiere. I don't think is a coincidence. Some people were trying to start the. It seems to be like it was squashed long ago, but somebody was like, "I'm gonna stir up the pot." So yeah, this is damage control. Yeah, definitely, I agree. Yeah, this whole thing where them on the red carpet together, you know, Millie and Stash Man. They're but
that stash.
That's that's a porn stash right there. My Joy, if Joy was here,
about to eat all the oysters.
Oh God, Joy would be throwing up in her mouth right now. She hates that. She does not ever. I'm lucky I can even have a beard. She hates it.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
But
I hate it too.
But I will watch the last season and I'll look into it. But yeah, I just want to get your thoughts on that. But yeah, I've held you for so long. I appreciate you helping me out with this episode. I hope that you come back. I'll promise that I won't. If you come back, I'll promise I won't have all these technical difficulties. Yes.
Oh, even if you do, I'm cool. I enjoyed it.
Was I wrong about the whole besties thing? Right? Come on.
Yes.
The vibe.
Besties.
If people want to find you online, where can they reach you?
They can find me on TikTok at Ginger, but it's spelled like the word injure, INJURE, but with a G at the front.
Ginger.
And then you can find me the same thing on Instagram. Though I'm not really currently that active on Instagram. And but I would say, if you're going to go on Instagram, look up my band, Local Bylaws, at Local Bylaws. And then you can find me, the other links are on those 2 pages. So just follow them down the rabbit hole.
Guys, definitely do that. I appreciate you for helping me out with this episode of Talking Through the Movies. We'll see you next time, guys. And till next time. I appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah,
Bye.
there we go. We got it. There, we got it in. I'll edit out the flaws and all that stuff. I know I've held you longer than I expected. I'm sorry about that, but
Oh, that's okay.
I appreciate it.